Daddy!
Yeah, there it is.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Hi, everyone.
Yes.
Would you rather we say mommy? Okay, good.
The sire.
I don't know what he's going on about.
Tragic, please stop drinking. We love you. We prefer you sober.
You sound normal to us.
Yeah.
It might be a Streamlabs thing.
That is so cruel.
Hello, I'm a lovely. We are all the
you're
lovelies. We're all the lovelies. Yeah. Hey, just dinner later. Hey, Asai, I love you so much. Thank you for being my friend and like caring about me. And oh, okay. I guess I'm not. Okay.
Science.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna do this.
Delicious. There you go.
So we're gonna do this real quick. If you guys can pick a song that's gonna describe you, what song would it be? You.
Like
Have fun.
me personally?
Yeah, like a song. Like if you, what is your character's favorite song?
Character's favorite song.
Abby
Stuff, Limp Bizkit. Or yeah,
there you go.
Break stuff.
Like I don't think he would listen to it particularly, but the "Burnt to the Ground" by Nickelback.
Okay,
It's valid.
it's good. It's good.
How's that? Is that better?
Trying to think of some
Tragic.
old classical shit.
Love story, Taylor Swift.
That's better. Yeah.
All
see,
right.
you were fucking with the audio on Friday, and that is they went in there and fucked everything up. Yeah. You hear me now. All right. Anyway, so if I could please get my players to go around the board and introduce themselves, starting with first and foremost the wonderful Miss Eris.
It is I, Eris Von Jabberwock, heir to the Jabberwock name. I'm a horse girl Sama, likes to stream anything she fancies. You can find me over on Twitch at Eris Von Jabberwock, or on Twitter at Eriwalk. I am playing the group Samitsi Annette.
All right, wonderful. Next up, Fen.
Good morning for evening. I'm Fenwick Alcester, the Demon Moose. You can find me on Twitch at Fenwick Alcester and Twitter at Fenwick Alcester. And I'll get some more by in the next few to also be me on. That didn't come out right.
You try.
You're doing your best.
That's a good.
I got distracted. Okay, like in the middle of it, I noticed. Yeah. Anyways, I'm playing one of the coteries, Malkavian's Lucian.
All right. Moving on, Junie.
I am the other Malkavian, Junie Von Esch, playing Aaron, and I'm really confused. Is the other Malkavian doing okay? Please send help.
All right, audience, you heard it. Our Malkavians need help. Moving on next to Katie.
Yes.
I am Katie. I play Reed, the Salubre, also the adopted Torador. You can find me on TikTok at k.k.novak. I've been posting some segments on my writing. I did post a really sad scene of one of my male lead players, male leads, Hellneff, watching his wife die. So have fun.
Mood.
Drama.
Next up, Kerrick.
It's fine.
Hi, I'm the aforementioned Kerrick. I play Cassius, the group's gangrel. You can find me on Instagram at Kerrick_the_painter, painting all kinds of nerdy things, including Nuns with Guns, space elves, actual fantasy elves, and all kinds of other things in between. Yeah.
All right, next up, Star.
Hi, I'm Star the Shimmer, Crown Princess to the Crystal Kingdom. I play Lily, the Toreador, and apparently I don't say that enough. You can find me at twitch.tv/Stardust_Shimmer, where I play a variety of games when I can, if I can. It's a grand old fucking time. You can also find me on Twitter at twitter.com/Stardust_Shimmer. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good time. Shit post all around. Let's go.
All right, and Zeus.
Hi there, I'm Zeus, but not the one you're thinking of. I storytell over on Cajun Nights, and tonight I'll be playing Antonio Valdez, the Gangrel Primogen.
All right. And what's up, everybody? I'm Psymerc. As usual, I'm your storyteller for DC by Night, but of course you can always check me out on Friday nights, right here on Roll Call, where I play the smart soft boy, John Tesserin, the Necromancer. Of course, you can always catch me over on RPG Table as Brett, the Himbo Hart. Little wrestling pun there for you. Anyway, this is our game. This is what we're doing. Everybody good and ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Tasty water. Love this water.
So,
Water.
Water. Okay, so
Yeah,
So
here you are, Sai,
There-
right there.
oh,
There it is. We cannot
payback
use
has
a
become
word.
mine. Thank you so much, Tragic. I appreciate love. All right, so that being said, we start our scene with Annette and Liliana as they make their way across National Mall to Big White House.
I'm being
To special Big White House. Many flag, much eagle screech. Oh!
Ah!
This
I need
is
to meet
so
myself.
American.
Mhm. Yes, legitimate storyteller. As you both enter in Big White House, you see. God, my brain. You see ghouls as bodyguarding stuff. Tragic, I hate you. Yes, it is hard.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking the bear
please.
in Big White House. Yes.
Yes, it does make the difficult. Damn it! It does make difficult.
That's a gift itself.
Okay, so as you all go in and make your way past some ghouls, and into White House, please give wits and awareness, both of you.
Mm-hmm.
If you have heightened senses, you can apply that.
does sharp senses count?
Refresh my memory on sharp senses.
I think it's only pertaining to a roll given a specific sense, which I have as scent. It's not one I can. I keep forgetting that it's not one I can trigger of my own volition.
Okay, then no.
Yeah. Okay. Wit.
Remind me again, if I roll a 1 on the hunger die, I can get
there's
hungrier for
another.
this will or no? Okay.
So
That is-
unless you are rousing the blood before.
Right. That is 2 successes.
If that was the case, this game would be a lot messier. There would be no controlling a kindred ever.
Commotions. Let's go.
Counting them out. 2 successes.
Okay. As you all go in, you'll see that Hall of White House has been very nicely decorated. There are a lot of, it's a very classy type of decoration, not necessarily like streamers and that sort of thing, but more like This is really hard to do without using that word.
Mm.
More like there are sparkly. Can't even formulate in my brain.
There are sparkly.
A lot of like reflectionary type things that seem to bounce light around this entryway. God, my brain hurts. Thank you. Okay, so yes, there's a lot of like sort of refractory pieces that are bouncing the light around, sort of making it play along the interior of this place. As you go down through this main hall, you will see, you'll catch just the sight of the Camarilla Sheriff making his way out of a room and back out the door that you all just came through. And as you are escorted by Adrian into what appears to be like kind of an elaborate kind of ballroom area, you'll see that it's already filled with a variety of other kindred. And almost immediately, Annette, you're kind of overwhelmed as Pearl in all of her majesty just kind of scurries over to you. And it's just like, oh, I'm so glad to see you here. I was hoping that you would come.
Yes, well, it wouldn't do well for me to not make an appearance after tonight's show.
No. Well, you are incredibly smart, and I just knew that you'd find your way here to see me. And she'll just kind of like put her arm like through yours, like, and kind of like pull you away, like, you just have to meet some of my friends. Come on. And she'll just start dragging you away.
I'm making like darting like looks to Lily, just like, what do I do? Help.
I'm just going to shrug and just mouth like, do your best.
I give a look of betrayal.
What is the American version of gambate?
Do your best.
Yeah.
The actual words.
Yes, do your best.
If it was Canadian, it'd be giver.
Yes, I say giver.
So as Pearl,
I follow.
as Pearl like drags you around, she will first off, of course, she's going to introduce you to some of her what she calls her knitting circle, but really seems to be a group of kindred who were embraced when they were more in their golden years, much like she was. So while they're not necessarily old for kindred, they are old in life. And you'll see they're all very similar to how she is, kind of the older style dress, very like conservative look, a lot of pearls, some hats, that kind of thing. And they'll all greet you and just say like, "Oh, congratulations! It's so nice to meet you, Miss Annette. I've heard so much about you."
Ah, yes. Well, I am told my reputation precedes me.
It certainly does. Are you excited about your new position?
I am absolutely bursting at the seams with joy.
Please give me a manipulation and subterfuge.
Oh, shit.
We must know that you're lying.
Let's see. Okay. Counting the die. Manipulation and subterfuge. Okay.
I'm
rolling
gonna make
multiple. She's beating me.
I'm gonna make an advocate case for Anne here. She did mention she flesh crafted her face to be in a permanent smile.
That is true. That will lower the difficulty.
Okay, let's see. 3 successes.
With 3 successes, yeah, they take a look and they see that you've got, your face is very like, yes, this is great. And if there's any sort of like other feelings or anything beneath that, they don't seem to pick up on it. as they just start laying into you all of their years and years of human life experience, regaling you with many a tall tale, which normally I would love to monologue about and get into, but it's extremely boring and nobody wants to hear that. As we shift back over to Liliana,
I have to make a resolve check.
right. Do I kill them
Before
now?
walking in, I'm going to pop. I'm gonna pop presents. Or sorry, I'm gonna pop awe.
You're gonna pop off.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop awe.
So, I'll remind you, this is Elysium.
Oh. Oh, this is still Elysium?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought that this was like away from like Elysium area. Like, okay. Okay.
No.
Never mind.
No.
I am not gonna. Lily thinks about popping on and then remembers shit. Just, Professor Oak just saying, Star, there's a time and place for everything, but not now.
Fair. Yeah, Liliana thinks about it for a hot minute, goes to like, sort of. She's feeling herself, she wants other people to feel her too, and then she's like, "Oh, wait."
Oh. Cyrus says there's a time and place for everything, but not now.
That is true. Speaking of Cyrus, you do see him. He is here.
Oh. Well, I mean, it would be rude not to, it'd be rude not to go meet him, so
Okay.
I will make my presence known.
Yeah, you make your way over to Cyrus. You will see that he is talking with the woman that you recognize to be the Seneschal, Elsie, who you know is also a Toreador. As you go over, Cyrus will just be like, "Oh, here she is now. Seneschal, this is my child, Lily."
Hello, I'm Lily. It's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
The Seneschal will just like turn to you, like put like take your hand like in each of hers like this, and just be like, "Oh my god, I have heard so much about you. You look so cute tonight." She like spins you around. Who are you wearing?
Oh
like, I want to see.
Thank you.
Yes, it's giving like stunning. Like, oh my gosh.
This is a custom piece. Unfortunately, I can't give you the designer's name. That is a trade secret. But you look absolutely stunning as well. Even more. You're just radiant.
She's like, I know. I was going for like blonde Jessica Rabbit, and I think they nailed it. She's like,
you did definitely.
Well, it's such a pleasure to meet you, and like, she kind of like lowers her voice, and I'm so sorry that your grandsire is kind of mean.
It's a pleasure to meet you too. I'm sure it's fine.
Well, if you need anything, us, we gotta stick together.
We gotta stick together.
Yeah, exactly. So don't hesitate to reach out. She'll like,
I got your wavelength.
Can I take your phone? Like, can I just put my number in your phone?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
So like,
I'll just
take it. Just very like deftly, very quickly, just like puts number in phone and tosses it back to you.
Beautiful.
So
Thank
yeah,
you very much.
If you call me, like leave a voicemail. Like I don't usually like to answer unless it's like a big name so and so. But I'll get back to you in a little bit, and like we can totally like if you want to like go just like catch up, or if you need to like vent, or like maybe do some yoga or something. Where.
My God, that sounds lovely. Thank you.
Right. Have a little.
I just turned to Cyrus. I just turned to Cyrus. I think I just found my new best friend.
Cyrus just like looks, and you can tell. I won't make you roll for this by the look on his face that he's like, they're kindred spirits. Oh boy.
Yes.
And as we're kind of shifting away from there, we're gonna shift on over real quick. As we go back to Annette. Annette, as you were talking with Pearl and the Knitting Club, you will see a woman approach you and just sort of like clear her throat a little bit. As she's just like, I'm so sorry, Miss Annette. Can I speak with you?
Oh, and you might be?
I'm Aaliyah, and you'll recognize her as the new Banu Hakim Primogen.
Very well. I turn to Pearl and the knitting circle. I must step away for a moment. Do excuse me.
As she'll sort of like, smile politely at the knitting circle, and we'll sort of walk a little bit away with you, and we'll just congratulations on your new position. I look forward to working with you.
I suppose I should be congratulating you on yours as well.
Thank you. I was wondering, though, I honestly don't know a whole lot about you, so I was hoping that maybe we could meet up sometime and get to know one another.
Sure.
Wonderful. If you'd like, I can send you. We can either do a residence at a place that you're comfortable with, or I can send you my location, and we can maybe meet up sometime for a chat and a drink.
We can discuss it. Do you have means that I can communicate with you?
Yes. And she'll pull out a business card. As you will see written on it, it says Dr. Just lost the name. As you see written on it, it'll say Dr. Aaliyah Naveau, and you will also see that on the business card, it appears to be from the DC Children's Hospital.
You know, Alea. That was her name, right? Alea?
Aaliyah, yeah.
Alea. I have to ask, what is your opinion about a Smeetsy becoming Keeper of Elysium?
Personally, I've always found it's easier to judge the individual instead of judge the clan.
I like that answer. Very well then. Was there anything else you needed me for?
No, not at all. You just looked like you might need an escape from... She gestures over to Pearl and the golden oldies.
Yes. I don't mind Pearl's company, but I sort of had an existential moment realizing the crowd I drew.
Unfortunately, having status comes with crowds.
It does, doesn't it? Something I'm learning very quickly.
Well, I hope to hear from you soon, and I hope you have a good rest of your evening.
You as well.
And she'll kind of nod, nod and leave, and you can see that she starts making her way towards one of the other Primogens. This one you would recognize as the Malkavian Primogen. Kind of leaving you to your own devices.
I look around the room, just kind of gauging like spots of interest.
Okay. You can give me like a general just wits awareness.
All right. Trying to count it. I have a crit pair, so that's 6 successes.
Okay. So crit 6. So you will see as you kind of look around. You'll of course see Liliana and Cyrus meeting with the Seneschal. You'll see a few of the other primogens that you recognize. You'll see a lot of faces that you don't recognize, people that you just haven't met or associated with before. You'll also see, as you kind of look towards one of the like nearby like waitress stations, as one of the waiters tends to sort of like lean into the back, and you see that they call back towards something, and you overhear the words like T-5 minutes. And then as they do that, your attention will be redirected as you notice Prince Adrian seems to be having a discussion with a few kindred as well.
I'm gonna approach the prince.
Okay. I'm going to take that moment and we're going to shift scenes. As we are going to shift over to Cassius and Rini.
Okay.
Now the two of you had said that you wanted to go hunting, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or at least Rini does. She needs to eat.
Okay.
She's hungry.
All right. Let's start out with a wits and awareness then.
Un momento.
That was actually pretty darn good. That's actually 5 successes.
Okay.
Four successes.
Okay. As you guys are walking along, you'll see there appears to be a group of rather intoxicated, like 3 rather intoxicated young gentlemen who are being very loud and kind of obnoxious as they're sort of like walking along this area. Definitely stumbling, slurring their words, just kind of out of their heads.
Okay. Rini usually feeds like privately because she's the shy eater. But is there like an alleyway or somewhere so you can just take to the alley?
Not necessarily an alleyway, but there is this sort of like overhang for like a it normally during the day it's like a bistro, but right now it's sort of closed down, so it's pretty empty, but there's this outdoor seating area that has like a half brick wall around it, with an overhang that's a bit more private.
Well, she does have to eat. She's gonna I guess try to mess up the courage to approach the drunks.
Okay.
So, it's not usually like the type she goes for, but it's an opportunity. She
Right.
needs to eat.
Yeah, so you approach them, as you do, one of them will kind of just be like, "What's up? It's a nice night out tonight. It's nice, chilly, kind of cold, but it's still nice. How are you? He's got like a beard. How are you doing tonight?"
Oh, I'm doing well. How are you?
"Oh, I'm great. This is just great." Just kicks back on the beer.
Good. Do you think you and me can have like a moment away from your friends? I just need to ask you something. And she just kind of like flashes him like a slight flirtatious smile that she learned from Liliana.
Give me charisma and persuasion.
Okay. So uncomfortable that Cassius is watching her. Cassius, look away. Charisma and manipulation, is that it?
You could either do me manipulation and subterfuge or charisma and persuasion.
I'll do the persuasion. Okay. Persuasion.
Cassius can provide a distraction for the other two while Reedy does her business.
All right, yeah, Cassius, you come up and they're like, "Hey, buddy! Hey, buddy, we're looking for a dog.
Oh yeah, what kind of dog are you looking for?
This is like a big dog. This is a big floof. It sounds like barf."
I see. Yeah, I think, fellas, I saw it over that way. Come on, let's go take a look. And
Oh,
start.
yeah, let's go. He like slaps, but come on, let's go find the. They just like start like, "Doggy, come here!" As they chase off after the dog, providing distraction for Reedy. What was that roll, by the way?
It was a 5.
With a 5, he's like, "I will go wherever you want me to go. Take me, I'm
Reedy-
yours."
Reedy's gonna take that as like the permission.
Fair enough.
She's gonna politely take him to the barista and just sit him down, and he's like, "All right, just relax." And then she just kind of like nuzzle his neck and then just start feeding on him.
Okay. Yeah, he's totally out of it. And you get your feeding in. Cassius, as you're like leading these other guys around, like you lead them like down the other side of the road, and they're like, I don't see it, man. Where'd it go? This doggy. They just like start whistling, like.
I'm sure he can't have gone far. No, maybe just down over that way. You know what? Let me go. You boys keep checking. I'll go back and check on the other two. Just make sure they're all right. Well, make sure they're not in any trouble.
Oh yeah. Okay, that sounds. You're a good guy. As one will like look out. We should. I bet it's behind that tree. And they're like, I'll race you to the tree. And then they just start running off towards the tree, leaving you to go back to Rini and the other drunk guy. As you get back, as Rini's feeding, then you guys finish up. Are you unaliving this gent, or are you leaving him in one piece relatively?
I'm leaving him in one piece. I think I can. I had 2 hunger, so if I can go down to 1, I think, right, without killing him.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that was pretty successful. As you just kind of leave him sitting in the bistro.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave him. I'm gonna thank him and gently pat on his head, and knowing how drunk he is, he's probably not gonna remember her, so she's just gonna leave him. She's not gonna do cloud memory.
Okay. Yeah, he's just passed out on this bistro, like leaned over the table. And you guys leave.
Okay.
And where to after?
Hey, look, there's a place I've been meaning to take you for a while. You'd be willing to go?
Yeah, I don't mind going. Is it like a hangout?
It's sort of. I think it's right up our alley. It's one of those. I think they call them hipster things now, but one of those revival things where they go back and try to revive things from our time. And there's a place that's showing Casablanca.
Oh yeah, I did want to watch that one. Oh, way ago. Yeah, I would like to go.
Great. I'm gonna start heading that way.
All right. Yeah, you guys head off. Can I take a little liberty and say it's like a drive-in like theater type of thing where it's kind of outside? Like, is that cool? Can I say that?
That's okay.
All right, cool. Yeah. So there's this like little like outdoor park where there's like a little like drive up like movie theater. There's also like some places where you can like sit and do like a picnic thing. But yeah, they've got like this large projector in the screen, and it looks like they've got they're starting to show Casablanca as you guys go. And as you guys go there, and get set in with the movie. We're going to shift scenes over again. As we are going to make our way back towards the Elysium area, except this time we're going to go to the House of the Supreme Courts, where a certain somebody has just asked a certain somebody else for some kick down, knockdown brawl. As Mickey will just kind of look at Antonio as you pop. Describe them for me.
As like you'll see the feral weapons turn into claws, and then his arms, like forearms, just straight bend out at an unnatural angle and turn into mantis scythe blades.
Ooh.
All right. As Mickey will kind of like look at those and just be like, gnarly. You want me to hold back or just go for it?
Let's just go for it.
All right. All right. Cool.
God,
So crazy.
go crazy, go stupid, baby.
Can you first of all just roll me Dex and Athletics?
Sure, I absolutely can. Athletics. First, actually, you need to roll me something.
Yes. What do I need to
I
roll
need you to roll me your unmarked unspent willpower at a difficulty of 2.
Oh, okay. Sure can do. That is 3.
Okay, you're good. You don't have to worry about dunk for this attack.
Got it.
Just 2. Because he's not rousing this.
Okay. That is fine. You still get the hit off first, so you get the first move.
Excellent. He's going to attempt to scythe Mickey,
Yeah, go for it.
as is tradition.
So many dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's going to spend a willpower.
Okay.
7.
Oh,
I'm sorry. 8.
8. What am I rolling counter that? Just Dex Nath?
Dexanath. Straight brawl attack.
Cool.
And these are +4 weapons with +1 from potence, so +5.
Okay. You will get the hit with a margin of 2.
Okay, so you'll take 7 points of superficial damage, non-habitable.
Got it.
Because gross gangrel thing.
Yeah, right? Ooh, that was the wrong button.
Just the scythe blade kind of wraps around his side and just rips.
As Mickey is kind of like, just like, oh, okay, it's on. As they are going to turn, and just, yeah, we're gonna do this. They're going to try to get you into a grapple first and foremost.
Okay. So I assume countered by strength brawl?
Yes.
Excellent. First, please roll me that willpower test.
Yep. You said difficulty 3?
Difficulty 2.
Oh, difficulty 2. Yep, beats it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because this is an attack tactics roll.
So many dice.
We'll spend some power.
Just a click clack.
The clicky clackiest of pretty rock.
Here. That's a 5.
Ooh, that's a 5. Okay, so go ahead.
Question.
Yeah.
Does this count as a feat of strength? Because I have prowess roused. So I'd roll 2 more dice.
Technically, yes. Yeah. Go ahead.
Cool. 2 more successes.
All right. So Mickey goes to try to get behind you and sort of wrap themselves up around you. They do not get the grapple off, but they do touch you. And as they do, I need you to give me. Oh, what is the counter for this? Hold on.
Boom, chicka, waka, chicka, boom. Probably stamina and occult, if it's what I think you're doing.
I believe so, but I need to double check. Composure and occult.
Oh, interesting. Ba-ba-dum-bum. Not his best pool. He's going to rouse his composure. He passes. So he will add 3 extra dice to that. 1, 2, just 2.
All right.
Question.
Yes.
Just for my reference, is he attempting to use, like, dominate?
No. Cauldron of Blood.
Okay. Then, as a reflexive action, I am going to go ahead and use a rouse check. And rouse Defy Bane and soak 4 of that ag.
All right, yep. You are going to soak... Yeah, you soak all 3 points.
And I still have 1 up. Let's go.
And I believe you are going to go up hunger, though.
Mm-hmm.
As you just start to feel your blood start boiling, literally.
Mm-hmm.
And your go.
He is gonna attempt to get a little snack.
All right.
Do a bite attack.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. He's brain. Do math. That's 7. Plus, he's gonna. No, he's not gonna do that because that'd be silly. Can I add my Apex Predator since this is a feeding type?
Absolutely.
Called Blood Bleach.
Please do.
Excellent. Cool. Messy crit 8.
All right. So as you are going to do this bite attack,
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to take away 2 dice. Let me roll that again.
Okay.
Because I forgot it's a called shot with bite attacks. It's just 6.
Just 6. Okay. That's still good. As you go to make this bite, you'll hear, some people around you as they're like brawling and everything. Will kind of start to call out towards somebody else. It kind of catches Mickey on the distraction, and you manage to get your teeth right into them as they're just like, fuck.
Fucking Tremere, no blood bond worries, baby.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Exactly. At this point, Mickey's looking kind of in another direction at whoever just walked in, and is going to try to just grab you and throw you off of them.
Okay. I assume strength brawl to resist?
Yep.
5, 7, and then this is part of a feeding type, so he adds those. He's at hunger 4 at the moment, so... question, would I have slaked 1 hunger with my bite?
Yes, yep.
Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right. With a 7, you're pretty good latched in there. As Mickey just sort of like grabs you, like flips you over across them. Your bite does like kind of tear into them though as you are thrown off. But they do manage to get you off of them. As at this point, if you'd like, you can give me wits awareness.
Sure. Why not? I assume it's someone I don't like up in this bitch. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just one.
With a 1, you kind of like take a quick peek around. You don't really necessarily like. You're not really like looking for anything in particular, but you just kind of take a peek as there's a little bit of like.
Mickey does look like, hey, no more.
Not yet. No, not yet.
Okay.
But you do see that their attention's drawn. As you kind of, if you're looking at Mickey, you'll notice their attention is drawn over to where Violet is. As you will catch a quick glimpse of Chester talking to Violet.
You want to go handle that?
Mickey's just kind of like, I don't think I need to. Give me like 2 seconds. Like
he comes up,
just like watching.
He's gonna go grab a random neonate and just.
Oh yeah. You easily find like some random brouhaha punk ass who's like, fuck, I've never been to one of these before. What do I do?
Don't die.
Oh, baby.
Okay, I think I can do that.
Just safe.
Yeah. And he's just like, oh god. As Mickey goes over and just checks on the situation.
Jesus.
A couple seconds later, they'll come back, and they're just like, yeah, nothing big. All right, let's get back to this shit.
All right.
And the two of you will begin going back to trading some blows. Eventually, Mickey will give the all right. I gotta stop. Oh, fuck those scythes. Ugh.
Handy little trick, right?
It's not fun. That's
I can
not.
teach you.
I may eventually take you up on that, but that's fucking weird. It's fucking weird.
You all create bloodlets. How is this any weirder?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Like, you can boil someone by touching them. Like, you can create streams of blood from thin air. Like,
yeah, you're not wrong. How are you, by the way? You doing okay?
I'm good.
Okay, alright, good.
I'm a tough son of a bitch.
Yeah, no, I figured you were fine when you decided to take a bite. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah, consent and safety and all that.
Yeah, right. I need to, speaking of getting a bite, I need to go get some.
You want help?
I
could use a bite too.
Yeah, alright, sure, why not?
How does Mickey usually hunt?
Mickey is an alley cat.
Okay, then this is a very good pool.
Yep.
7, 9, +1 for pack tactics. 1. 6 messy.
Oh yeah. What's your compulsion?
You haven't given me one yet.
Oh. Let's get one.
Do you want me to roll the d10?
Yes, please.
1. Which I believe offhand is dominance.
I believe you're correct. That sounds correct.
I have a weird amount of knowledge about VTM stored in this head.
Yes, that's correct.
So yeah, he'll just utterly demolish this mortal and drink them dry.
Yep.
And he'll take them, and he'll take both of the dead people up to the farm for the pigs.
Sounds great. So as that's going on, we're going to shift things over to Aaron. Yeah, hi. How you doing? Where you at? What you doing? Who you with? Are you knitting a little hat? What's Aaron doing right now?
First and foremost, our Malkavian selection for the network tonight.
Cool.
Oh boy.
She told everyone she was going home. She didn't.
Mm-hmm. Where'd you go?
Oh, what did I say? What did I tell you? I wrote it all down. I was actually good. I gave you goals.
I didn't get anything.
Yeah.
All I
did.
got was that you were going to investigate. That's all I got.
Per the 9th of July, I wrote, fire up her laptop and recall the information in the SUV. She was changing. She changed back into clothes that she can investigate in. She will restart and work, which he can pick up on the investigation. She will not go to the white feeding ground. She does know not to go to the venture hotspot. However, she does know some hackers and they owe her a favor. And they can hack into the venture database at the club. The hackers know her under the code name of Werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a special code name that is not formally known to many people. And Aaron will continue to investigate and net stalk her as well.
Okay. So, tell me what you're doing first right after you leave Elysium.
She'll drive over to the park to make sure that things are contained. Again, not going into the whites hunting ground, but making sure that. But she'll get to the place. She's going to change into clothes that she can get dirty in. Take a patrol around. Then go to her special little hidey spot to do hacking, investigation, get in contact with hackers, and then maybe eventually head back to her home.
Okay. So if we're gonna start with going to the area of the park, but not necessarily in the park, it'll take you a little bit of time to get there. So I'm gonna say that you'd probably like just be arriving to that area about this time.
That's fine. She's singing and just trying to blow off this horrible clusterfuck of an evening.
Yeah, you don't really see any signs of like anybody being out here recently. As you'll kind of notice, it looks like sometime since the last time you've been out here, somebody's blocked off part of the road that goes back into the park itself. And you don't see any like unusual cars parked anywhere or anything like that.
Cool. Then she'll just head back to her special little hidey place that she can hack. And
as you're heading back, you get this text message.
Fuck me. Hold on. Does she know where that is?
Yeah. She would also know that that's the chantry.
Oh, shit. She's gonna gently roll her eyes. OWM.
Okay. As you start heading back into DC, we're gonna shift on. Yep.
On way mod?
On my way.
You said OWM.
Oh, on way my.
I was like,
she's not thinking of the dumb. Send something.
Meanwhile, we're going to shift back over to our lovely White House. As Liliana and Annette are there. After a little bit of time, maybe like hour and a half-ish or so, Lucian, this is also a time that you walk back into the White House.
Lucian's not going into the White House.
No. Okay.
Lucian is going to the White House.
Okay.
And observing that Aaron is not there.
Yep.
And just kind of going, yeah, figures. He's gonna sit there, and he's just gonna sit there outside, across the street, and just, kind of doing the waiting act of like, who's coming in, who's going out, like, is that who I'm waiting for? No, not really.
All right.
Waiting for someone worth talking to come out, because he doesn't want to go in there and deal with, the rest of all of it. But
fair enough. As you're waiting outside, back inside the White House, for the two of you that are in there, you will hear the the presidential theme song come on, the ba 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 ba. As you'll see this like great grand double door entrance. This older looking gentleman, with slicked back silver hair, he's got like this immensely like perfect white tooth smile, and bright blue eyes as he walks in, and he'll just say like, "Hello, my kindred friends. It's so wonderful to have you all here with me today." As some of the kindred will immediately like turn towards this new loud obnoxious voice. As you all see the President of the United States, Arcade Dixon.
Oh, look. What the fuck?
As they come in for a brief moment, it's almost like this bit of shimmer in front of him as the illusion drops, and you will then see in his place a satyr who just kind of looks at everybody and just says, "Welcome to Elysium 2023. It's so good to have you here. Please help yourselves as you'll see pixies will begin to bring food out. Everything can be eaten, everything is safe, and everything is divine. Please make sure to eat and drink your fill, and I hope that you all have a wonderful time here at the party." As then he will begin to make his way over towards the prince, which, Annette, you were also on your way over towards the prince as well.
I was, yes.
Yes, you were. You will get there before him, even though he's made a bit of a annoyingly grand entrance, but you were already closer.
Okay. Good evening.
Oh, hi, Annette. It's nice to see you.
I had a question for you.
Yes, of course.
You said as much that my performance and Pearl's recommendation is what put me on the radar for you. But isn't it a little bit bold putting a Tsumitsu as Keeper of Elysium?
He kind of like looks at you for a moment, almost like there's a bit of concern, and then he kind of laughs and just says, "Well, if you were, let's say, trying to welcome Tsumitsu into your domain, would you not want them represented?"
Fair enough. I just wasn't expecting this warm a welcome.
If you think I made a mistake, I can certainly rescind the offer.
No, not at all. I will try to do my utmost in this new position.
Well, from what I hear, you're more than capable of handling yourself. So,
I've gone toe-to-toe with a white.
that's what I've heard.
So as long as more than one of those doesn't show up in Elysium, I think I could handle things.
I certainly hope so. I look forward to working with you.
As do I. I'm not exactly used to these gatherings, but perhaps it's time I get used to it.
Well, I would certainly recommend that you do make yourself accustomed to these. It's about at this point that the satyr will walk over, just kind of like very, very like no regard for personal space, just kind of like push himself between both you and the prince, and will just kind of be like, "Hello," and hello, oh, Prince Wells, it's so good to see you. As the prince will turn his attention to the satyr, and just say, "Excuse me, Miss Annette. President. It's nice to see you. Thank you so much for hosting us tonight. As the two of them will begin talking, and before kind of walking off entirely with the president, Prince Wells will turn to you and just say, "We can discuss a bit more later if you'd like to."
That would be fine with me. Thank you.
And as the satyr just kind of like just starts like making like grand gestures, you'll see that some more pixies will sort of come out, sort of holding trays of various champagne flutes full of what appears to be blood.
I will take one.
Cool. Yeah, it's totally normal blood. Nothing fucky about it. You don't have to worry about sprinkles in this one. But maybe the next one.
I would hope not.
Maybe the next one. But yes, as that's going on, we'll shoot over to the other side of the room, where Elsie and Liliana have just been getting to know one another. And it's about this time that Liliana, you will see a younger woman, who's a ghoul, will approach you and will just say, "I'm so sorry, Miss Liliana. Your presence has been requested out on the terrace."
Oh. Oh my. Well, I shouldn't. Do you know who requested my presence?
Oh, that would be Madame Audrey Defoe.
Well, I shouldn't keep my grandsire waiting. Thank you very much.
Of course, follow me.
I just turned to the seneschal and just excuse me, it seems like grandmother dearest has requested my presence. But
Elsie will just like, "Oh, that's fine. You go take care of that. It's totally cool."
I would totally love to catch up with you though sometimes.
Oh,
so,
totally, for
thank
sure.
You.
Right? It's been nice.
As Toreadors gotta stick together, you know?
Right. Okay, well, I'll talk to you later, okay?
All right,
bye.
And then I'll give sorry, I will give Cyrus like a look and then head over to the terrace.
Okay. Yeah, you go out onto the terrace, as the ghoul will open the door for you, let you out, and then shut it behind you, and you will see your grandsire, standing out there waiting for you.
Just take a moment to steal myself, and then make my way out and make my presence known. Hello, you requested my presence?
I did. Please, she'll gesture to some, like, garden chairs. Take a seat.
Okay. Can I, like, from her, like, posture and tone and demeanor, can I, like, get a sense of, like, what her vibe is right now?
Give me what's an insight.
This is totally what I'm great at. One success.
A little hard to gauge. She seems, I mean, she always seems a little uptight. And considering that this is like a rather large public formal event, you could probably attribute some of tonight's uptightness to that, but because she's always kind of got that air around her, it's a little hard to gauge her intentions with this conversation.
Yeah, just say, I apologize that I haven't, met your acquaintance sooner. Things have been a bit weird, lately, but, yeah, you wanted to talk to me?
I did. No need to apologize. It's my mistake, honestly. I should have approached you sooner. how she'll kind of like seem to relax for a moment as she sits down in a chair nearby. How have things been for you lately?
A bit up, a bit down. I'm still getting used to this new unlife. But things seem to be, all things considered, going wonderful. As well as, things can be. Yeah.
Well, is there anything that I can do to help you feel more comfortable?
Let me just think for a moment. Maybe some advice. I know that you've gotten to where you are. I've just been wanting to know if there's any advice that you could give me as to how you got to where you are right now.
That's a good question. I suppose I got where I am now by being proactive. Thinking of the worst case scenario and acting on it prior to it happening.
Taking opportunities where they present themselves.
Taking opportunities and inferring things from others.
That's good to know. Thank you.
You should be proud of your new title, by the way.
I am. It is a huge honor. I don't fully grasp everything yet, but from what I know, me being so young and me getting to where this position is, does seem to be a large achievement.
It's unusual, for certain. I would recommend, and of course it's not like he's asked for one, but I would recommend that you go out of your way to make friends with Antonio Valdez. He hasn't asked for a favor in return, but we wouldn't want him calling one in the future.
Of course. Of course. I think I understand what you're trying to get at. What you are getting at. Can I ask you a question? Just candidly.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on the current state of the Camarilla?
Come to my home next weekend.
Okay.
Elysium is no place for candidacy.
I will keep that in mind for the future.
Of course. I hope that you do have a good evening and enjoy yourself.
You as well.
And
thank you.
Try to make friends here. You never know who could be useful later on.
Of course. I enjoyed this little chat, and thank you for giving me some of your time.
Of course. And she'll stand up. We'll have to do better in the future, making sure that we're keeping our communication open.
I'd like that. I'd like that a lot.
And with that, the ghoul will reopen the terrace doors and let the both of you back in.
And I will walk in.
Yep. And as we are going to shift back over to Cassius and Rainey. as Casablanca is playing.
Yeah.
I was waiting for Cassius to start talking. Go on, Cassius.
Yeah, well, it's kind of getting to, like, a low point in the movie. Like, he whispers over to Renee and stuff. So, why do you seem so nervous most of the time, if you don't mind my asking?
Taking a moment away from the film, Renee, like, thinks about it, and she kind of looks down at her, like, hands that are fiddling, and, like, trying to make sure, like, what she's revealing is okay. Like, she knows what not to say, what to say. So she's gathering her thoughts for a moment. And then she starts to kind of talk quietly a little bit. Well, when my sire left me, I was pretty much on my own, and I got in trouble with the Ventures. Not these, but some others. And, well, I was kind of held by them, and they wouldn't let me out unless I was useful, and that was a very long time.
So sorry to hear that.
It's okay. I got out, and I'm here now, and I'm having a good time with everybody. She just kind of gives it a sad smile.
Well, if you need anything, you're welcome to come to me. May not be terribly useful outside of fight, but give my best.
I appreciate it, Cassius. It's a little hard for me to jump right in and telling people. Again, it's where I was at. It's you give and take, and they usually, wherever I asked for, it was a lot of take. So it's I'm just a little nervous to ask people and for stuff because I just don't know what they will want down the road or how they will react to what I request. So it's no insult to you. It's not. It's just it's a habit that I have to break, and I'm working on it. I'm getting a little bit better.
Yeah, I get that. I learned that the hard way that a lot of things in this second life tend to come with costs of some sort. So it's why I try my best not to hold that against anybody when I can. I know it may be, I guess, immature for our kind, but I still like to believe it could be possible at one point or another. But
Agree. Sorry, go on.
okay.
No, really, just agreeing with you. That's it.
But it's especially with you. It's nice to have a kindred spirit from our time.
It is lovely. I'm a little bit jealous of you. You were able to experience a lot of stuff that happens during our time and up to here, and I kind of feel I feel like I won't get really angry by somebody. I feel really dumb. A lot of these stuff, a lot of the tech and the modern stuff is. I mean, it's interesting. It's fun, but I do kind of feel dumb when everybody else knows how to do all this stuff and I don't.
Forced to grow with the age rather than bring a piece of our age into it. I understand that. It's one of those things that I think why Mora decided to keep me as an enforcer, for so long, or why she made me one in general. She likes the fact that I, still know the old ways, even though I'm trying my best to learn the new ways. Of course, everything she sets me up to do always has some kind of catch, and she always loves to keep some of the cards, close to the chest. Let us among her enforcers figure things out on our own.
Cute. Oh, I get caught. So if I ask you, back there, when they mentioned the hunt, you seem really upset. Do you not like to do the hunt, or is it something really bad? I'm not sure what the hunt is.
He's gonna sigh from him, kind of look up into the sky for a few moments. Basically, ever so often, we have to hunt, for better lack of terms, of werewolves that encroach upon our territories. The last time I went on one, I saw two of my fellow enforcers get torn to shreds because we weren't given enough information, while another got mangled up pretty badly. So in that one's case, I wish, she had been one of the ones torn up. But that's another story for another time.
Okay.
Trust me, I hope you never have to meet her. She's a rat pain in the ass. Sorry, Mama.
Not to insult your sire, but it seems like she likes to test you guys a lot.
She does, but she believes it builds character and builds strength of its own.
Well, besides this one person that you obviously don't like, are you still happy with your clan, your group?
Smiles for a moment. Yeah. When you get right down to it, most of them are fairly good folk. Couldn't have asked for better.
That's good.
I've been thinking, and maybe when this is all done, maybe I could talk to Mara and see if she'd be willing to, join our group.
That would be nice. I might want to know a little bit, not as an insulting thing, just I guess we're more where you guys are at, and but that's a lovely idea.
No, he's gonna kind of look at her for a long moment with a smile. Well, all right then, something to look forward to.
Rini puts like the blush of life into just blushing, and then she just kind of smiles back. Yeah.
Slowly, after like a few moments, he thinks it's okay. He's just gonna kind of, get lean in and give her a little bit of a kiss.
I just hear
Yes!
you're not seeing it right now.
Aaron's screaming.
Yes, Aaron's like, oh,
It's just random moviegoers.
There it is.
All right.
Yes, yeah.
Right
There we go.
about
Random
fucking
moviegoers.
time.
Yeah, fireworks go off everywhere. Yeah.
and you know what? On that beautiful scene of this like late night kiss in front of the black and white screen of Casablanca, as everybody's cheering in their own heads.
It's gonna be towards the end where he's like yelling at her, like go on the plane.
Right. This is where we are going to take our quick 10-minute break. So we will be back shortly. And when we come back, we are going to zip back to Lucian and then back to Aaron. All right. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Hello, we're back.
Hello.
Nobody
We're
said daddy
back,
this time.
yeah.
Daddy
Disappointed.
croissants.
Teddy
Hey.
croissants. Hello. Anyway,
Daddy.
as we were leaving off on a very romantic scene in the middle of a drive-in movie screening, we'll shift our attention back over to just outside of the White House, where Lucian, you are just looking around and keeping eyes out and watch people go in and out. Can you please give me what's awareness, please?
Hell yeah, I will. And heightened senses will be up.
Okay.
I'm almost getting to the point that I need more dice. Let's see. 9 crit.
Oh, with
Oh.
a 9 crit. Buddy, you see everything. You see fucking
You
lots
see
of
the ants
stuff.
on the sidewalk.
You see the horrified look of Annette through the window as she's dealing with the satyr.
Oh yeah, you see in through the window. You see all the bald eagles screeching. Which
You see
guess what?
Eldritch
Those are
abominations.
fae folk too. You see, you can hear the blast of the presidential music. You see the satyr. You see all the drama. You catch a glimpse of Lily going out onto the terrace with Audrey. You see, the various Nosferatu who are kind of just, trying not to draw attention to themselves without being obfuscated. But most
Eldritch
importantly, at least
abominations.
most importantly to you, you will see, as a black car pulls up, a familiar-looking blonde woman, in a pantsuit gets out of the car. And with the clicking sound of her long heels on the sidewalk, you will recognize Charlie.
Yeah, there we go. Fashionably late. I guess. I don't know. When she gets out, she's heading towards the White House, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Fine. Let's head in. Let's head in and catch up.
Okay. You go in, as you enter into the White House. And you make your way inside. Are you going to be trying to find Liliana or Annette?
No, he's going and tapping fucking Charlie on the shoulder, and it's like, hey, we got a chat.
Oh, yeah, you go in, you tap Charlie on the shoulder, and she'll turn around.
Hi.
Hi.
You can't pull shit this time.
I wasn't planning on pulling shit. But please, elaborate.
No, I don't need to. Anyways, we gotta talk at some point here, later. Probably not right now.
No, you know
About
what?
what-
Now is a great time, actually. I've
Oh,
got a
no,
meeting. I've got a
a
meeting a little later, so if you'd
Oh, I
like
figured
to
it was
chat...
now, but sure. Okay, yeah, sure. Fine.
Great, I hear that there's a wonderful tea room this way. Where do we go?
Yeah, fine. Works for me. Whatever.
And she'll go on in. Then you're following behind. You'll see there's some of the statue like busts of various presidents in this room, along with some of the more like there's like a painting of Teddy Roosevelt standing over a bear he just fist fought. Various other things. And as you go in, Charlie will kind of look at some of the ghouls that are in here and just say, "Please leave." And they will walk out, leaving the two of you seeming alone.
Okay, so basically, I've got a job to do. I don't really, want to deal with whatever the fuck the thing is. I still don't know what the fucking thing is, okay? Like, look. I gotta kill the ghouls. Not the ghouls. They're fine. The whites. The whites gotta go. And beyond that, don't care. What do you need in order for that to just be what just happens, okay? By the way, how are the stocks doing? Should be, on the uptick, right?
She'll kind of like smile at you with this kind of awkwardly blunt situation. And just sort of, stocks are doing well, actually. Good predictions on those.
Yeah, thanks.
You are in a position where now you do in fact have a job to do, and now you might have a little bit more leniency when, I don't know, trying to break into places.
I never broke it.
And you're right, because you were interrupted.
Go on.
As far as I'm concerned, Lucian, you are more than welcome to do your job.
There's a butt coming.
There's no but coming.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Insight?
Yeah, you can absolutely insight.
A million.
I wish. 3.
With an insight of 3, her attitude that she's putting off to you is that she's amused. Not that she's being evasive, just that she's kind of amused by the boldness that you're taking in this situation. And you don't necessarily get the sense that she's lying, just that she seems to think that your boldness was sparked out of some sort of fear of her.
No, really?
No.
Never.
Never.
Sure. All right. Fantastic. Glad to hear it.
After your little prank with the phone call, I had thought about, I don't know, just leaving you staked in that living room of yours or sending some other type of message. But the more that I thought about it, the more, I don't know, it just didn't seem like it was worth my while. And then, of course, your stock predictions turned out to be accurate, and, well, that's useful. So sure, I could try to stand in the way and obstruct you from doing your job or whatever it is that you think that there might be looking into. But the truth is, it's just not worth my time.
That also seems like slightly bullshit, but yeah, all right.
If you think it's bullshit, you're welcome to continue thinking that.
Want a couple more predictions? Or are you good?
I mean, I won't turn down free predictions.
Nah, sorry. Got none right now, actually.
Fair enough.
I was gonna say Twitter's on the down, on the down, but that's like kind of obvious.
That is pretty obvious. Yeah.
Like, it's kind of hit and miss. Sometimes the ones you get are like pretty fucking clear that that's what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll let you know if anything more interesting comes up there.
Oh, please do.
Don't bet on Bitcoin. It's all over the place right now.
Thank you.
Even telling the future don't fucking work for that one. Holy shit.
Well, is there anything else you wanted to discuss?
No. Have fun at your meeting.
Thanks, I will. And with that, she will get up and leave.
God, I love that so much.
Fuck, man.
And as Lucius is standing there going, fuck, man, we're going to shift back over to Aaron. Aaron, you arrive at the Octagon House, which you know to be the Tremere Chantry.
And being that she had already changed, she's at least trying to look somewhat still slightly dressed up and somewhat appropriate for meetings, and this whole self-loathing starts to kick in. Hi, welcome to Malkavian. And looking through the glass by Stone Sour kicks in.
Fen, you hear that over the cobweb.
And she'll just park, get her laptop out, get her backpack, make sure she's got her stuff open and to take notes and shit. Because she's Hound already investigating. That's where her mind's at. And she'll head to the door and knock.
All right. You knock on the door. As you do, Zachariah, you hear a knock on the door.
Oh, she must be here already. Shall I go get her?
Yes, please.
He nods, standing, kind of brushing himself off from any dust from ancient tomes that might have been. And he will go open the door for Aaron. And you'll see like a 5'7" college kid. He's got kind of darkish brown hair. He's wearing kind of a duster jacket. He smiles. Oh, hello, Miss Aaron. A pleasure to meet you.
Nice. Who are you?
Zachariah Pierce. Chester's child.
Oh, okay. We're throwing our kid. I don't have kids. Oh, okay, cool. Hi. I got a text to come here.
Yes. My sire wanted to speak with you.
Oh, yeah, sure. Cool.
And he'll let her in and follow behind.
Yep.
Closing the door.
Well, she's not gonna lead because she's never been here before. So she'll just kind of like walk in and kind of hang off to the side as he closes the door, like.
He'll point directly to the table where they were at because he could hear the knock.
Yes. As you enter in, there's a little bit of like a round entrance hall, And then from there, there's two hallways, one on kind of like catty corner sides, one that leads to a room filled with various books and a couple of tables that looks like a decent sized drawing room of sorts, where that is where you would come from.
And he'll point her to the conference room.
She'll walk in
and... would you like me to join you? He'll look to...
Yeah, as Aaron you kind of go in, you will see Chester there, and he will look to Zachariah and just nod his head, as he kind of gestures for you, Aaron, to take a seat.
she'll sit down. She'll put her backpack down and pull out her notebook, as if ready to. This isn't something he's seen. This is FBI agent going on right now, at least in her mind.
Okay. Yeah, as you sit down, Chester will kind of thank you for coming on short notice. I figured since you've been appointed and the rest of your coterie has been appointed, I would do my best to get in contact quickly.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This isn't something I even thought that. Look, this is an awkward situation. We didn't ask for it. It happened. I went out to the crime scenes to try and make sure that things were still looking good. I started investigating right away. Wasn't even in the stuff. I don't like that shit. So, is there stuff I can do? Put me to work.
Well, for starters,
pretty much what I'm saying.
You can take a breath. I'm not upset with you.
Okay, that's good. Slightly less neurotic now, thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
So, yes, I'm actually quite glad to hear that you've already started the investigation. Allow me to get you as caught up as I can. The remaining whites that are still at large have shifted their territory, and I believe at this point that they've split up, which will make them a little bit more difficult to track, but once we find them, will be easier to take them down.
How many are left?
3.
Cool.
One, I'm fairly certain, is in the northern part of the city.
Okay. Other two staying.
The other two, one of them I lost crossing the Anacostia River to the west. And the other one I believe also went towards the west, but a bit more towards the north side.
You don't believe they've crossed the river yet?
I believe one of them may have, yes.
Okay. That gives me a grid perimeter. Do you have any sensors, any technology, anything that's set up so that I can do surveillance, or am I setting that up?
Additional surveillance would be helpful. We do have some surveillance, though.
I'm not entirely aware of your budgetary restrictions, Miss Aaron. However, and he'll just hand you his card.
What am I doing with this?
If you need make any purchases, please do it on my behalf.
Oh, okay. Sure.
And you'll notice a noted limit of $100,000.
Well, this will help as I had to buy a new house, so apparently everyone's either needing to be saved, needing to be watched, or I have a stalker to find. So thank you. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Stalker to find?
Yeah.
Nonchalant. I love it.
All right. Well,
It's a normal investigation for me. When you've hunted down serial killers, what's a stalker?
right.
Hey, at least it's not a BSD.
Why even speak it into the universe?
Because that's how I became this.
Fair enough. Zachariah, I would like you to work with Miss Erin and her coterie. Miss Erin, if that's all right with you. Zachariah is both my child and an apprentice of sorts. He can prove himself a bit more beneficial to helping you than to me, I believe.
Okay. What you got? So look to Zachary. Besides money, of course.
I'm rather knowledgeable on many fronts, particularly in blood magic and conceptual levels rather than practice, kindred lore, as well as a variety of other fields, as well as I have access to Duchesky revenants, making things significantly easier.
What?
The Duchesky are a long line of ghouls that have found a way to create their own kindred vitae while remaining mortal.
Oh, that's half terrifying. Okay, cool. All right. What do you have for investigation, technology, politics, streetwise?
The only area in which I'm lacking is politics. I'm not quite caught up on terms of the local domain, unfortunately. Where we were
It's a shit show.
was different.
Where are you from?
Where would they be from, Si?
Prague.
Prague.
Right. Welcome to America. It's still a shit show. And hi.
Yes, a pleasure.
Okay, so I got flying in blind, got loads of money, and pretty much really to help with anything that's supernatural, right?
I'm capable in many aspects. If you need to break into somewhere, for example, I can, and he'll just raise his wrist and blood pools into his fingertips into the shape of a key.
Hey, so prop artists, that's good. Cool.
I can forge a key to any lock. Meaning I can get into most anywhere we may need to, should it require a little more renegade of an attitude.
Okay, so you can make skeleton keys.
Yes.
Cool. Preference: attic, mid-level of a house, or the basement?
Oh, I have my own haven, thank you.
Like I said, so did everyone else until we all decided that we're going to shack up at my house. What's your preference?
I would not feel comfortable imposing in that manner. Particularly due to the ghouls and information I keep at my haven.
Okay, so sneaky entrance it is. Got you. Look, everyone is either some way, somehow, some way found themselves to my house in one way or another. Being somebody did something to the venture and got themselves blindsided. Somebody's got a stalker. Somebody decided to be landing on my lap. It's a house of I don't know what the fuck soup.
I can certainly understand that. Things were more controlled, but still chaotic in Prague.
Like I said, this is a shit show. Welcome. And I want to make sure that at least we've got a room for you so that if and when the case might happen, you've got somewhere you can check your ghouls, your secrets, your tomes, your whatever, your skeleton keys, and you're good to go.
I appreciate the offer. Thank you.
Oh, no, it's not an offer. I'm letting you know that I am preparing. I am a planner.
I understand. I still believe it should be treated as an offer instead of a indefinite plausibility.
What do you know about my clan?
You're the clan of seers.
Yeah, keep that in mind.
I'm aware, though I haven't seen you do much of the tricks typically associated with premonitions.
Oh, no, that's the wrong, I'm the wrong Malkavian for that.
Yes.
I did do shit.
Oh, would you like your coterie to come here so that we can meet them?
Well, being that you've got what, two at the White House, two went to go do something else, and whoever knows where Moosehead is.
Perhaps a text message might be appropriate.
Erin picks up her phone. Chat message. New body on board. There. Yeah. Do you want me to give him your name?
If you would, please.
It's Zach what?
Zachariah Pierce.
His name's Zachy Pierce. Be nice. And then
You get a
what's your phone
message
number?
back?
He'll give her his phone number.
She goes, just added him to chat. Say hello. Again, be nice.
Okay.
Lucian looks at it and it's 2 words. It's like cool. Where?
You'll get a little GIF of like. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find it because my brain's not wanting to describe it.
Well, before Aaron put the rest of the information, after saying body on board, Reedy just like, oh no, did somebody die? Before you put the information in, and then you're like, oh.
And that will reply with, "Oh yay, another one."
Lily's just like, okay, with like
go.
a million A's.
It's in general.
Dougal, look, you can introduce yourself to the group if you'd like. Code words is appreciated. I haven't encrypted your phone yet.
I tend to use them anyways in devices that are even encrypted. It's better to prevent data leaks than to not.
He's not sure if she wants to feel insulted or he didn't hear that she hadn't encrypted his phone yet. But she's just going to roll with this.
Gonna move
Lucian
on.
sits there for like 15 seconds, waiting for some sort of response. And then direct text to Aaron. It's like, where am I going?
Do you want to meet Lucian?
If he so desires, I'm happy to meet any of them.
Just
Perhaps we
gesture.
could head to Elysium
Ew, no, why?
so that we can meet up with the other two, and
Ew.
that one of them was just named Keeper. It's only appropriate you show your support.
Oh, no, she's at the White House.
Yes, that's part of Elysium.
Ew, yeah, you can go there. I'm not going there. Fuck that shit.
No, I'm for that dude.
If you so desire.
Oh, no. You're mistaking me for being one of the sociable ones. I'm a workaholic.
Even the Nosferatu should rear their head in Elysium when it's time.
I'm so glad that you think that. If only my sire had thought of that before she died. Oh, well,
Just
she didn't.
Because your sire's dead doesn't mean...
As this conversation's going on, Chester is slowly backing out of the room, just like, I'm just going
like,
to leave
"No,
them
no."
to this. Yep.
She'll just actually look at Chester and go, is there any other information that I possibly need for this before I turn around and start to set things up?
I have a file. I'm good at record keeping.
She'll look at Chester. She'll look dead at Chester. You had a file.
Oh no, Chester, run.
Did I have a file? No. That's why I have him.
Right. So you complimented data. Let him formulate it into a file then.
Bye, Chester. Nice knowing you.
And he'll
on.
go over to a shelf and grab a file off of the shelf.
She's just wanting. She's okay. Good to know. She is holding herself back. I'd like to point out. Thank you very much. I love you all.
Lucian continues to pause another 30 seconds. Still no concrete response, and it's just like headed to your place.
She sees that going, fuck a doodle. She'll say, go to the new place. Movers have already moved everything from the old house.
Rini texts Aaron's like
Single K.
to come to see him.
Go to a new
Cassie
house. She'll
wants
make
to
sure
know.
that she'll say, "Go to the new house," and plus the thing. She'll go, "We'll just go to the new house. I gotta start unpacking.
Okay.
I gotta put up my and she's telling this is Zach. I gotta put up and set up my internet so I can get the computer and everything else ready."
Absolutely. Do you need any help getting settled? I understand it's a new abode. I don't know how.
Already.
Unfortunately, I don't do that, but I do have help.
Arms are Armon?
No. Literal help in the form of a ghoul who wants to become a Tremere.
Okay, all right. So you're gonna use
Much more of a precipitor.
Okay, so you're gonna help us too, right?
As best I can. I'm not exactly renowned for my physical feats.
Wait, you got two hands, right?
Not the problem.
What? I'm sorry, you're kicking in and out. What?
That's not the problem. I am not strong. I could not lift a couch if I tried.
Good. Then you're put on unpacking duty of clothes. That's not gonna be too difficult. I'll give you my room. I will not give you Annette's room. She's got way too many dresses.
You should just give him Rainey's room. It's like probably 2 outfits and done.
That my Reenie's room, my room. I mean, I live in flannels.
Again, I feel particularly uncomfortable unpacking your things in your haven, even if it is a coterie haven that feels rather
Would you
invasive.
like to assemble my library?
That I could have paid with.
Good. How are you with fictional literature?
Less proficient than non-fiction, but it's still worth reading nonetheless. All ideas came
good.
from somewhere.
Great. You can read my urban fiction. That's fine.
Kim Harrison's book series.
Chester's like gone. Sai's just like, I don't know what to do anymore.
Oh.
And she's muted.
Hey, Mike's fucking up again.
Wrong mic.
Wrong mic.
Okay,
No,
that's
you're
the
good.
right mic.
It was just plugged in. Weird.
Yeah. Chester just like this whole time, just like if it's all the same, if you're all going to be in the same place, perhaps I should go with, and we can brief the rest of your coterie together.
If that's what you want to do, am I driving or are you taking your own car?
I'll go my own way.
Please, I mean, don't sound too excited over this. Shit, it's just like pulling teeth is dry. Fuck, god damn it. Just eye candy. Don't say anything. Just say yes, mom, and go with it.
Just grab him and pull. That's the best way to do.
Chester's gonna look at you, Zachariah, and just go, would you mind getting my jacket from the hall?
As you wish.
Thank you.
And he'll stand and go retrieve it for him.
After Zachariah leaves, Chester will look back at you, Aaron. Just, I know I've asked this before, but why are you always so confrontational? Even when I'm being nice.
It's not being nice. It's more the fact of you're making it sound like it's a chore and you're sighing, giving me the social indication of you don't want to do this, and I am pushing you into things that you don't want to do, and I'm kind of gently notating the response, and I'm wanting to make sure that, well, I apparently I'm pissing you off. It's default. But at the same point,
I'm not upset.
being nice, smile or something, because I can't tell with Mr. I am a monochromatic tone. I don't read minds.
Fine. And he will smile.
Thank you.
I'm
That's all I
smiling,
have.
and I'm going to tell you I don't have an issue with you and your group being on the case. The only thing I took issue with was with a certain primogen pulling strings behind my back. That being said, it was well within his right. So.
Hey, I'm not here to play the political game.
I'm aware you're not. That's why I'm not putting any of this on you or your group.
So how do we make this easier for you so that you at least somewhat like us? So we're not completely like grinding against each other's gears.
Just relax and maybe not tell me what I'm supposedly thinking to my face.
I'm being honest and being transparent. Do you want me to
You're
just hide it and
making
lie?
assumptions.
No, it's actually your body language that's telling me. I am a clinical psychologist. Slight
Anyway,
empath.
as Zachariah comes back in with the jacket. Anyway, yes, we would be happy to meet you at your new home and the rest of your coterie.
Right.
Smiling.
So pick up her stuff, now slightly creeped, and just like, cool. All right, I'll get myself home then. Do you guys prefer tea or something, or?
Oh, I can't drink anything like that.
Well, some people do, some people can't, some people are weird. I don't know. I don't judge. It's not like I'm going to turn around and kill a couple of squirrels and pull out the blood for y'all. I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Again, trying to be polite.
I appreciate it. I'm just informing you I can't drink tea, as much as I miss it.
Okay, so keep tea on hand so you can at least smell it. Got you. She looks Chester. Anything you...
No, thank you.
Okay, is that all?
Yes, that's all.
Cool. And she'll just get up and just scurry out the fastest way she can.
He just like turns to Zachariah. Was I being an asshole?
No, I don't think you were. I think she's particularly confrontational with you due to prior experience.
Oh!
I don't anyway. Alright, let's...
Well, consider from her perspective the situation. It is unfortunately the case that you were appointed, you removed her from the case, and now weeks later, she's been reinstated by a primogen with which she had nothing to do with. Her frustration is understandable, as well as her relationship with you can certainly, understandably at least, prove adversarial.
That's a word for it.
I could.
Oh boy, I can't wait for the two of them to get to Judy to Aaron's place where Lucian already is. Oh, this is gonna go fantastic.
I can't wait till we meet the other special rooms in the basement that
Adversarial is a way of putting it. If I were referencing AO3 fan fictions, I might say rivals to lovers.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
It's
Anthony.
cultured.
I like him already.
Okay,
know there's
Chester
Wilburg.
looks at you, Zachariah, and it's pretty obvious to you that he has no idea what AO3 is, and he doesn't really care. As
He's Mr. Darcy.
as he's just like, all right, well, I suppose that's some perspective.
If I had to suspect, there might be more than just adversarial feelings.
Yeah.
All right then.
Apparently a new target.
I'm just reading the room, as is my duty.
Yes, that is. I mean, that is technically your. Why? Yes, that is your job technically. All right. Let's go then, and then the two of you will leave.
Shall I call my driver, or do you want to drive?
You know, call your driver. I feel like being chauffeured tonight.
Excellent. And the ghoul comes down the stairs.
Yep. And yeah, you guys will take off as that's going on. How are Annette and Lily responding to these text messages that are going in and out?
As the text messages are going, I assume I'm back inside. I'm just going to look for Annette and just give her like a gaze and just that was out of the blue.
A lot has been happening out of the blue.
Yeah, a lot has been happening out of the blue.
We've been made hounds. I've been made keeper. It seems a little.
We want to
strange
just
that we have a new member of the coterie.
We want to just hash it all out. How polluted with people bodies are there in this room at the moment?
I mean, there's a decent number of people in here between the Piskies and the ghouls and the kindreds. I mean, there's quite a decent number.
We wanna talk and drive, unpack things. Give us a little bit of privacy.
I've been getting tired of this atmosphere anyway. That sounds fine with me.
You want to drive? Oh, wait. I'm default driver. Right. I'm driving. I'm always driving. Let's go.
All right.
I gave you a kind of look just like, yeah, you think?
I'll head into the do I spot Cyrus on my way out?
You do spot Cyrus. You will see that he has currently found himself accosted by the Golden Girls.
I will leave him to that, but I will catch his gaze and just gesture that I'm heading out and to give me a call, like, you know, the whole fake phone up to lips and just call me just.
As you do that, he's kind of giving you the like help me eyes. As you're just like, call me later, bye. And he's like,
I'll just give him like a wink and a shrug and just give him the same treatment that I gave Annette.
Yep.
And then we
Yep. As you guys make your way out, shifting back over to our two lovebirds.
After looking at the phone, Rainy looks at Cassie. It's like, well, I guess we should head to the new house then.
I suppose so. Let's go ahead and head back and see what's going on, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, we have to pick up the Snickers ice cream bar that Aaron would like.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure there's a 7-Eleven or something around that we can stop at.
We're gonna make our way up down there with getting the ice cream.
Yeah, you can definitely find a 7-Eleven. Let me roll for Snickers. Hold on. Let me just see if there's a Snickers ice cream bar here.
Roll for Snickers.
High or low? High or low, Rini?
High.
Oh yeah, the little freezer is like packed full of the Snickers ice cream bar.
Rini will get is there a sale going on?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get as many as we could.
Oh yeah, you just grab like a nice, decent 2 fistful handfuls of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go up, check out. You now have a bag of Snickers ice cream bars.
Yep. We're gonna take it. We're gonna head to the house now.
All right. As Lucian, you have already made your way there. And Aaron on the way, and with the power of editing, we're just gonna do. As everybody is now arrived at the new location.
Mm-hmm. Question: what does everyone else drive?
I drive a sleek black tinted windows Porsche. It's a one of those like sports models, not like super high end, but not like nothing too terrible either.
We took the bus.
Sounds about
They
right.
commandeered a bus.
You just see the offense as you drop on a bus stop.
Reed's phone cannot call Uber. Sorry, go ahead.
Lucian drives a big Cadillac Escalade, doing its level best to look like it's government.
Okay.
Lily drives me.
I am her permanent chauffeur.
And as people are pulling up, he'll step out of the back seat of the car, having let Chester have the front seat. He smiles. Oh, hello.
Hey, you're the new kid, right?
New is relative.
New kid on the block.
I have not been in DC very long.
Gotcha. Hi, I'm Lily.
A pleasure, Zachariah. You can call me Zach if you prefer.
Okay, Zach. This is Annette. I just turned back to Annette.
A pleasure.
Be social.
It's nice to meet your acquaintance, Keeper.
Does Keeper have volume for anybody else?
Mm-mm.
Don't hear.
Ellie?
I was muted.
Oh,
You were muted.
Curse your mute button.
I'm gonna have to get used to that kind of formality.
I try my best to recognize titles where I know they belong.
So you know how to keep your place then.
I try.
Damn. Sorry.
Oh.
Damn, son.
He just smiles.
Lily's just fanning herself like, whoo.
I was like, at this rate, like Cassius and Renede's getting off the bus and are approaching the house.
Oh, I was wondering where you guys were.
Aaron's pulling in,
On.
looking at all the people and going, oh, fuck.
as Chester's like, maybe we should do introductions indoors.
Yeah, Lucian's Escalade is like solidly already parked out front. He's not out there.
Aaron will
He's-
get out and like, you guys can get in if you want.
Oh, we just got here. Aaron, I got your ice cream, and she's just holding a big bag full of it.
Thanks. Shit. Fucking kill me now. She'll take the bag and lead the herd of cats inside. And
You asked for the ice cream last time.
I know. Shit, you'll see. It'll be like the living room's got the living room boxes, kitchen's got kitchen boxes, and it looks like places moved, just not unpacked. And she'll go into the kitchen, put the ice cream bars away, and be like, "Fuck me."
Lucian's sitting there like slouched on a couch. He's sitting there. He's like, "How'd the oh, never mind."
She'll open up a little pouch and hand a key to everyone, and she'll give Zach her key, going, "I'll make another one for myself. Don't worry about it. This is the key to the house. Oh, right, you." And she'll go to her back pocket. "You look like a Ravenclaw," and she'll throw him a Ravenclaw keychain.
Thank you. I appreciate the assessment.
You're not Ravenclaw? I didn't take you as a Hufflepuff. You sure as hell ain't Slytherin, and you're not really a Gryffindor.
Like I said, I appreciate the assessment.
Okay, good. So I was right?
I don't really ascribe to Pottermore tests.
Yeah.
After all, the Wicked Witch of the East is a bitch, and I don't care what she thinks of me.
Loud laugh from living room.
A snicker from
That's the
Annette.
other Malk. That's Lucian. Well, come on in. I mean, just living room.
We're in.
Okay.
But a pleasure. I'm the child of the sheriff.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, the expression like drops. Like Lucian hasn't sat up at all, by the way. Like he's continuing to just sit there slouch. Like, oh, okay.
You just see he looks over, almost looks like he's clocking something on Lucian, and goes to say something before remembering you're a kindred and stops himself.
You gonna spit it out?
I was going to say that's awful for your posture, but it resets itself, so it doesn't really matter.
I can sit on it upside down if that'd make you feel better.
No, not in the slightest.
Okay.
Wait, we don't need to see chiropractors?
Well, dependent on how your posture was when you were embraced.
Pretty sure that's what the Sumisi's for anyways. All right,
and
what do we got?
And he'll produce the file on the case that he's kept diligent notes on the entire time.
Everyone will look to Chester going, first floor, go for it.
Lucian sort of reaches up an arm, grabs the file. He's horizontal, just flipping through it. He's like, yeah. Weird. Yeah. Here you go.
And he'll hand it to the next person.
As the file goes around, Chester will begin to just explain pretty much everything that's in the file, not verbatim or cliff notes. Things that they found in their investigation. He'll give you some information about some of the abilities that the Whites have, including obviously celerity, but also potence, protean, and apparently one of them definitely has oblivion.
Yeah, I was just about to ask if one of the alive ones was still the celerity one. Gotcha.
I hiss at the mention of the celerity one.
Yeah. We don't like that one. I know. Whatever.
Hey, I don't like the one that's got oblivion.
I suspect
don't like
we
any of
shouldn't
them.
I agree with that one.
I agree with Liliana.
Mm-hmm.
None of them are good?
None of them are good. None
Yeah,
of them
but,
seem good.
Especially fuck the one with celerity.
True.
I'm glad that there are people more capable than me here that can fight things off.
You do realize you're on the case back. You're back on the case, right, Liliana?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm just saying I'm not a fighter, but I can do what I can.
Already wrecked my car once.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it again.
That's valid.
Are you good with guns? Or have you had any exchange with guns? He looks to Liliana.
Oh, little bit. Not very successful. So I'm still trying to figure out my whole place when shit hits the ceiling.
Are you proficient in Auspex at all?
No.
I assume
Stars
you
the
are,
player.
I assume you are then proficient in presence.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm good at. Bread and butter. I did use awe on this one of the Whites to distract them momentarily, get their attention. That was good. The rest.
Daunt or Dreadgaze?
What? Sorry.
Daunt or Dreadgaze?
No, that would result in something negative. She didn't do those.
Ah.
Oh no. No. A lot of the shit I can do is good with social situations. I'm not proficient with combat.
Lucian sort of holds up a hand. Basically, what you're dealing with is points at Aaron, baseball bats, points at Annette, claws, points at Lily, words, points at Cassius, gun, points at Rini. Not really sure.
Erin just started playing with her baseball bat like in Twilight, and that's just second nature.
And then points at himself. Fists.
Well, Rini and Liliana, if you two would appreciate it, I could teach you how to do a bit of sniping. If you find yourselves able to get up on top of roofs at all, it keeps you out of the fray and significantly safer than being on the front line where social abilities might not prove the best.
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
I'm sorry, can you say smiking or
Sniping.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'll be interested. Thank you.
Miss Rini, forgive me. What are your capabilities?
Oh.
Hold on, I gotta get my list up.
Unicorn.
Don't pick on the unicorn, leave her alone.
So, hey, Sai.
Mm-hmm.
Can Zachariah make a roll to pick up on Rini's habits? Like always wearing a hat that covers her forehead, for example?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, this is the first time you've met her.
He's heard of her, though, I assume.
Correct, yes.
Could he pick up that habit from prior descriptions?
I would say you could, because that is something that Chester would have mentioned.
Okay, then I will roll my vampiric
Because that is something
lore.
that Chester noticed.
Yeah, could I roll my vampiric lore
You
special?
so can.
Thank you. That's intelligence plus vampiric lore, 7, 8, 9 dice. And he'll search his intelligence because he's a good little knowledge monkey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he wants to impress, so...
He's gonna reveal Rini's secret just to impress everybody.
Not everybody. So that's 7.
Okay. I would like to give Rini a chance to answer the question, if Rini would like to, or if Rini would like to lie, that's fine. And then I will tell you with a 7.
Okay, Rini will somewhat lie. Well, I have heightened senses. I can premonition. I can memorize. I can tell him what to say or stop. I can make him forget things. And I have fortitude. I can take a hit.
She's our support model.
You'll see Zachariah's head immediately tilt up into the left like he's recalling something.
And Erin will walk closer to Rini, make sure she's got Rini.
Yeah, Lucian, he's listening to that description, like, oh, okay, and sits up himself.
He is going to opt to not say anything at the moment.
When the mouths pull ranks.
But Erin's been teaching me some weapons, and Cassie's been teaching me some hand-to-hand combat.
Interesting.
We finally got off the T-ball.
Hey, Sai, question.
Yes.
Can I take a totally valid answer is no. Can I take some liberties with read opponent? I want to read micro expressions.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would say yeah. You could do that.
Okay, cool. Let me remember exactly what the role is for that. Because I know that one is... Oh, this is the wrong book.
I'll tell you right now, your pool is higher than his for lying. You know he's probably clocked what Rini is.
Gotcha, okay. For the sake of it, for going forward, I'm still going to do it anyways, because there's still stuff that could be pulled from it. Wits plus aspects Versus strength plus subterfuge.
Okay.
And I will rouse wits. Succeed.
Excellent. That's a 4 crit on my 2 dice. So 4 messy.
All right. Let me load these up.
Because I forgot I'm on a hunger die. So I'm so used to Saturdays where I don't have to worry about that.
Right.
Surprise!
6.
Hmm?
6. So there we go. I've got the insight off of that. Okay.
I'd say besides the obvious clock, ask me 2 questions you want about Zachariah.
A current general from completely relaxed to fully on guard.
Oh, he seems fairly relaxed. He doesn't seem to view any of you as a threat, more as colleagues.
Okay. That answers the second question I was going to ask, so I'm good there. Yeah, no, I'll take that as my 2 because that answers like 3 questions.
Okay.
Seeing all of this movement, Chester will just kind of nod. All right. Well, I think, yes, it would be best if we could get Liliana and Masrini trained in firearms. I'm sure between Lucian and Cassius, and yourself, Zachariah, they should have some good help there.
Aaron's been teaching me weapons.
Question. Could I see if Chester clocked the information?
You sure can.
Absolutely. Cool, he gets hungrier. That doesn't apply to this roll, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
What are you just rolling straight insight?
Wits insight with the surge.
Okay. Give me a second.
I'd like to introduce you to Aaron of Clan Chopped Liver. Thank you.
Hey, I was getting to you. I was just now I'm rolling something.
I mean, to be fair, Rini was defending Aaron, saying like she didn't want her.
Zachariah, you know Chester pretty well. You know that he's got a decent face when he's not angry. You get the sense that he may have clocked this.
Okay.
So yes, I think between everybody's physical expertise, you all should be pretty well covered. Liliana, I think that actually your idea of using awe as a way of attracting might not be a terrible one. Not that I necessarily want to put you at risk of being bait, but...
I have a level of trust with everyone here. We've been through some shit already. I don't mind being bait.
If I may, how proficient are you with celerity?
A little bit. Tiny bit. A dip in a pool. A toe dip in a pool.
He nods.
Can I ask a question? Just for everyone. How far into this investigation are we going? I know the objective is to, take out the fucky wucky whites.
Mm-hmm.
But does the investigation extend into as to why
Lucian, he hears this, he's ahead of the game, he just kind of fingered him out zip it.
Primarily the reason they became whites is because they were monsters.
Yeah,
Right.
that's generally how it goes. Yeah.
If an extraordinary cause was what caused it, we should know so that we can further investigate the situation and handle it at the root.
Aaron just looks solution for a moment.
It's
Yeah,
Are you guys-
just a
are you guys
moment.
making my moment?
Chester will sigh and just say, if you're referencing the situation with the Ventru, I can assure you that they were simply trying to protect their own as one of theirs was the one who became a white.
insight, rousing wits.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Reenie's
I
gonna
get
do
hungrier.
it too.
Okay.
Reenie's gonna do a roll too.
Lie
She's gonna
detector.
quietly do it.
Insight.
Your lie detecting?
Yep.
Hmm.
Four.
Like the only roll I'm doing today.
Crit 4.
4 potential bestial failure.
Holy fuck my life.
So do I just roll insight or do I roll something else besides?
Wits and insight.
Yeah, with
7
plus-
crit.
I'll do it too.
Ooh! All 3 crits.
So that's
No crits. I'm sorry, not 3 crits. 3 success, sorry.
3
I
success.
got excited. 3 success.
Crit 4.
I got too excited.
baby.
Like,
just a normal 4 on my end.
7 crit.
So, as far as you all can tell, what he's speaking is the truth. There's nothing about any way that he says this that indicates he's lying. For Aaron, he believes he's speaking the truth.
oh shit.
He was
No
not
way.
lying.
Lucian.
Like Lucian,
Ah,
Lucian sort of like glances at Aaron, like the sort of like, what's the read on this?
He believes he's telling the truth even with the crit. All right. She'll just kind of give him she gives him a glance of read checks at moment, waiting for the butt.
Gotcha. Okay.
With our new status, what level of like power, I guess, over this situation
He's the sheriff. We don't have it.
do we have? Like,
That's not entirely true, Lucian.
Oh, I was assuming that was out of character. Never mind.
Character.
Oh, my bad.
I'll see. OC.
just like
So think about it like Chester's in charge of the investigation, but he's delegating things to you all. So if he tells you to go investigate an area, you investigate an area. That kind of thing.
Can we possibly use your this is in character. Could we possibly use your, I guess, name and status as chips? Is that a thing?
Well, considering that you're now hounds, if you need to, but you are also hounds. This is your status.
Right. I guess I'm just trying to gauge what level of what we can do now, what avenues have been open to us, what avenues are still closed, yada yada yada.
Is that out of character?
In character.
Okay.
I'm just saying this in character.
If we believe there is something that needs be done on behalf of the sheriff, we are free to investigate it as long as we report back and confirm the information and that we were there. It's our duty to keep our sheriff enlightened as to the events and ongoings so that he can properly announce when justice need be needed out.
Okay, then.
We are his eyes and ears across the city.
Okay.
How often do you need reports, and where am I sending?
I'd prefer them daily, at least once.
If you,
Email or delivered?
I'd prefer a delivered courier.
Got it.
if you'd like, Miss Erin, I'm happy to handle reports, if that's not something you'd like on your plate.
I do the reports.
Meet my assistant.
If that's not something you'd like on your plate, I'm happy to take it. I quite enjoy paperwork.
It's fine. It's how I make my keep here. It's fine.
Lucian thinks about that. He sits there and goes, "Great, eyes and ears. Sounds fantastic. I'll get right on it." And he's standing up and making to walk out the door.
All right. And with that, as we sort of close things out for the night, that is where we're going to stop for the evening. As we go through my cast list, I'd like everybody to tell me who you are, what you do, who you're playing, and then give me roses, thorns, and extra XP, who you want it to go to, starting with Eris.
I am Eris Von Jabberwock, noble heir to the Jabberwock name. I'm a horse squirrel Josema, likes to stream anything she fancies. Tonight I was the group Samitsi Annette. You can find me streaming on Twitch, a variety of games, at Eris Von Jabberwock, and on Twitter at Eriwock. Roses and Thorns. Rose going to Rini and Cassius for finally kissing the girl, as it were. Thorns. Thorns Annette's social behavior. And extra XP, let's go Cassius.
Yeah.
All right. Fen.
I'm Fenwick Alcester, the Demon Moose. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter, and you can also find me over on my very good friend's Twitch channel, Sylvie Ashfall, in about half an hour. I was playing Lucian, one of the party's Malkavians. Roses and Thorns. Roses, just so much RP. Guy gets the girl. Fuck yeah. Thorns, I didn't handle Charlie the way I wanted to.
There's always another Sunday night.
Yeah.
There's always another night.
XP, Zeus. Welcome to the group, buddy.
All right. Junie.
I'm Junie Von Esch, Captain of the Brown Nation, and I can be found here on Twitch on my own channel, and I'm also an ST on the RPG table. You can also find me on the Ravenous Archon and on McStabber Studio. You can also find me on Cajun Night Discord, where it's a play-by-post server, where we serve all of your World of Darkness needs.
Roses, Thorns, XP.
I'm not done yet. I was calculating for a moment. Dramatic pause.
Okay, well, continue then.
So epic.
Oh, may I continue, Chester? Thank you so much. I duly appreciate it.
I'm sorry. Are you? Wait, I'm not Chester. I'm just me. Character bleed, guys. Hold on.
Yeah. Damn, this is toxic.
Roses. Oh my God! It's about fucking time he kissed her. God damn it! Jesus Christ! All it took was Casablanca. Should have thought of that one. Damn it! Mental note: get all the 1930s and 40s movies, shove them downstairs in the basement in the red room. Watch these. You're welcome.
Oh my.
Oh, goodness.
Exactly. Thorn. And extra XP is E for everyone.
Aw.
All right. Katie.
Hi, I'm Katie. I play Rini, the Salubre adopted Torador, possibly just the adopted Gangrel. I don't know how that's going to turn out. You can follow me on TikTok at k.k.novak. I will be posting more of my writing snippets this week, so check in. Roses and Thorns. Roses. Yay, we got on a date. We got a kiss. Yay. Thorns. This is not a bad Thorns. But I'm like, damn, they're finding out about Rini now. It's not bad, but like, oh no. XP. I'm gonna give to Kerrick.
No.
Y'all.
All right. Kerrick.
Hi, I'm Kerrick. You can find me on Instagram, usually painting all kinds of nerdy things, from space elves to regular fantasy elves and everything in between. Kerrick _the painter, possibly in other locations in the near future. Roses and Thorns. A lot of great story tonight, a lot of progression. Thorns, I kind of had, I guess, like Mythos thought from last week. Like, maybe I should have gone to the thing, but I'm actually happy I didn't because of how it turned out anyway. So not really, no Thorns. Extra experience. Let's go. I can't decide whom. I'm just gonna choose all these lovely people around me.
All right. Star.
Goodbye, I'm Stardust Shimmer, Crown Princess of the Crystal Kingdom. You can find me at twitch.tv/Stardust_Shimmer. Sometime, I don't know when. I have been the lovely Toreador. Roses. As a rose myself, I am enjoying all of that social-ness, all that talky. It's it's just like looking at a chessboard. That's interesting. Thorns. There's never seems to be enough time to have all of the conversations and all the interactions that I want. But that's kind of how things roll. It's fine. We'll get to them eventually, and it'll be grand. Extra XP goes to Eris for stepping out of her comfort zone with social shit.
All right, Zeus.
Hi there, I'm Zeus, but not the one you're thinking. I storytell over on Cajun Nights, where I'm your mage and changeling ST. Additionally, you can catch me on McSaver Studios for the rest of the month. You can catch me here now. Those are the places I'm at.
No RPG table.
Oh, fuck, I forgot the RPG table. I'm tired.
Oh, doesn't exist.
Yeah, this is fine.
You can also catch me on the RPG table as Robin Bird.
All right.
Shit's been fucked over there, Braden. Listen, Junie, tell me, look at what happened last night, and look me in the eyes and tell me shit's not fucked.
Yeah, I gotta ask you about those slugs, man. We gotta talk about that. Just at some point.
Oh, I thought you meant the reweaving, which was a completely other. Bigger
no! I'm more concerned about the slugs.
Junie, look me in the eyes and tell me this isn't fucked.
That's not fucked at all.
Definitely.
Didn't even blink.
All right. Roses, Thorns, XP.
Roses, thank you guys for having me at the table. I genuinely appreciate the warm welcome.
We enjoy having you.
Yeah, it was fun. You're part of the group now.
I hope you guys will enjoy Zachariah in the future. He's a character that kind of flash in the pan. I was like, yes, this is exactly what I want to bring to the table. Thorns, I don't really have any this week. Everything kind of went very well. I appreciated all the time you did, Sai. You did awesome. Extra XP I am gonna give to Rini.
You.
All right.
Can we
And
give DM experience?
no, why? Because then I'll just throw it on my SPCs, and y'all don't want that. So, I am Psymerc. I've been your storyteller for this evening. You can catch me here every Friday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with D&D Roll Call, or Roll Call Studios. I'm sorry, we just changed our name not too long ago. Where we play Dungeons and Dragons 5th Edition. You can also catch me over on the RPG table on Saturday nights, where I play a dumb fuck. It's surrounded by a bunch of not dumb fucks, who are doing fucky shit though, so that's cool. And then you can of course catch me here every Sunday as a storyteller. Also, anybody who's going to Gen Con, I'll be at Gen Con. We should meet up, do Gen Con things, Gen Con buddies.
Go hang out with her. She's awesome.
Ask them for their autograph.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
they are
don't do
awesome.
that. I don't do the autograph things, but I'll definitely do like
Can
the
I get a
hang out and
selfie
get a
with
drink
you?
things.
Like,
No. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your night, and we will see you all next week. So, bye.
Bye-bye.